listeners, my name is Peter Yorefin. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I want us to critically look at this matter that is going viral about the popular Apostle Suleiman. I'm sorry that I've not read so much about him and I've not heard so much about him. But the current issue about how he mounted his pulpit and began to say he bought another private jet, making third of that kind during COVID-19. I don't think he has done badly to say he bought another private jet. That is, if he got the money legitimately. I don't think he has done bad. But for him to say that he prayed that COVID-19 should not stop, should continue, is what I think he needs to readdress the public. He could have, if he had said that out of unconsciousness, I think he needs to readdress the public. For a man of God to say he prayed for world catastrophe to continue, I think it's unheard of. When I looked at the Bible critically, when Elijah was fed by God during national problem, he never came out and boast before anybody. He went into his secret place and continued to enjoy God. Jesus himself, the Bible says in the book of Matthew, after the multitude had listened to Jesus, they were about to dispatch him to their various places, and the Bible also says Jesus pitied them. He gave them food. Where is our own pity? Where is the pity of that man of God, particularly towards the poor around? Will he say he doesn't have any poor people around him? Well, please watch this video with me as you see the man boasting of his wealth, of how he bought the third private jet. Speaking in tongues has turned to money printing machine. Oh, please watch with me. God bless you.
Let's take another story that has gone viral on social media. It's a video of a popular clergyman, Apostle Suleiman, who was boasting about purchasing his third private jet during the COVID-19 pandemic. In a short clip, the clergyman could be heard saying that he already has 2 private jets, but purchased a third one while people were busy complaining about the pandemic. Let's take a quick listen.
In COVID, I bought a jet. In COVID. The third, I have 3. The third one. In COVID. I was praying for COVID not to end because I was resting. While people were complaining, my wife asked me, say, can life be this sweet? Am I talking to somebody here? No stress. I read on the net, was it yesterday? Somebody sent it to me. There's a rumor going around that I have a machine that prints money. I like that rumor. Say it should be investigated. He has a machine that prints money. I said, they say somebody says it true. I said it's true. It's risky. I said I didn't know it's risky. I already bought the machine. When you speak in tongues, you are printing money.
Pastors, Rufai, I didn't know pastors made that much money. I mean, what's happening here?
I'll comment on the school.
No, the pastor, please. Just comment on the story, please.
I'll comment on the pastor. You know, I don't know what to say. You know why? Because I am shocked at how our religious leaders have taken religion. He said, when you are speaking in tongues, you are printing money. That's a lie. I speak in tongues, but I don't print money. That's a pure lie. And you are buying 3 private jets where people are suffering, where people committed suicide due to COVID. And your church members are clapping for you. Let me tell you what happens. It's a mindset of poverty, and people are already aspirational. So when you come and you feed people with that, all they see is aspiration, but they don't see beyond the line. If I had that same money he used to buy jets, I would set up over 40 soup kitchens where people can go and eat for free. The Yorubas have a saying that once you take hunger out of poverty, then poverty has ended. But it shows the misplaced priorities. And that's why when people argue with me that churches shouldn't pay taxes, I say, why will pastors be buying 3 private jets in an economy where 100 million people can't afford to live on $1 a day, 400 naira. Oji is so bad that at the end of the month, 100 million Nigerians cannot have 22,000 naira in their pockets. Then somebody saying is buying a private jet that costs nothing less than $500,000 to $1 million or less. You can see the misnomer. He shouldn't even come out. If he's scared enough, he shouldn't even come out in a nation like this to say this at this point in time where hunger and poverty is pervasive. It's not a representation of prosperity of God to tell other people that they are stupid for being poor, because that's what you are telling them. And I don't know who his advisors are. He said his wife was there with him and said, life has never been this good. Why didn't his wife go one step further to tell him that, honey, this money you are printing, why don't you use it to support people and help them? You see, we are setting dynamite in place and we are putting matches on it. I pray it doesn't blow up on our faces the way the inequality is going in society. For me, what is shocking is the effrontery at which he comes out to say it. In an economy where people are dying from poverty, Oji, I have seen people die, malnourished, starved to death. And let me just make a quick comment. You see, you cannot train the future of Nigeria in a place that looks worse than the Auschwitz concentration camp.